Northern Valley is going to be the home team here tonight. Weskan will be the visitors.
Starting lineups for tonight, starting with the Weskan Coyotes.
Weskan Coyotes, 5'11 senior Bryce Belshie wears number 10. Northern Valley will counter with a 6-foot sophomore, number 11, Kenton Tallheim. Dalton Mackley, the leader of the Coyotes, is only 5'9", but plays much bigger than that and is the biggest scoring threat on the floor. He wears number 11. For Northern Valley, the man that makes things go, the state leader in steals per game and second in the state in assists per game, senior Bailey Sides. Trey Allen, the amazing freshman, averaging over 15 points a game, a sharpshooter. Get ready. If you're not ready for him, he'll let you know. Eric Loya, there could be nobody hotter in the gym than Eric Loya, the 6'2" senior. Lane Purvis, a senior, is a 6'3". He's got to control the inside paint here tonight. Jeremiah Hansen's a 5'11" sophomore, wears number 24, very athletic, and has been well on the defensive end as well as scoring the basketball here this year. And then the big guys. Gabe Crow is a 6'1" junior for the Coyotes, and Foster Brands is a 6'2" junior for the Huskies. That's the way we'll start them here tonight as the officials sprint out to make this thing a go. Jordan, are you ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to turn on your mic. Try again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Into the middle. We're going to go with Purvis and with Loya. We'll tip it up. I might have it a little too close, Jordan. You can adjust it as we go. And Purvis goes up and gets it. Northern Valley will always play, at least start a game in that man-to-man defense, and they do here. They got it to Purvis at the top of the key, and they'll go back to the freshman Allen. Hesitation dribble goes to the middle of the floor on Tallheim, finds Crow underneath. He'll go up and over Loya and score. Coyotes take the first lead of the game, 2-0. As Sides brings his team down, the Coyotes will also match in a man-to-man. Into the corners, Hansen. Flip to Sides. Hesitation, and Mackley took it from him. Mackley's got out ahead, and he's going to go all the way to the rim and score. Great start for the Coyotes here tonight as they lead 4-0. Sides dribbles it off his knee, somehow corrals it, goes inside to Brands. He's going to go up and be fouled by Mackley. The official points to the ground. It's going to be on the floor. So Northern Valley to play it in underneath here with Tallheim. Gets it inside, Sides is wide open and scores. Mackley, the top of the key, flips it over. And now all the way to Crow. And they're going to call Crow for carrying the basketball out top. Unforced error. If we're playing tennis, we'd keep track of it. That's definitely an unforced error. You cannot turn the ball over if you're Coyotes and you want to stay in this one. Sides will find Loya. Open for a deep three. Loya cashes that one in. Mackley will go to almost three-quarter court to Crow, and they'll swing it back around to their senior point guard. Mackley dribbles up high, gets a high ball screen from Purvis, will stop and pop from three, no good. Two Northern Valley players fight for the rebound, but now it's to Sides. No look to Hansen. Now Tallheim eyes a three and drains a three. Northern Valley starts to the comeback as they've gone 8 unanswered here against the Coyotes. Crow, hesitation's one way, now he's doubled. And now Loya will guard him as a dribble handoff to Mackley up top. The senior Mackley goes inside to Purvis. Dribble handoff, and Hansen took it. He's out in front of everybody. Could we see fireworks, or is he just going to lay it in, and he just lays it in? Northern Valley on a 10-0 run. When Northern Valley scores, they're able to set up the pressure. Allen gets it over to Mackley. He's going to go right at Brands, and Brands is in position, but they go ahead and give him the foul. We'll look at it on the replay. Mackley doing a good job of pressing the issue as with one foul already underneath his belt, he could not afford to get a charge there. A Euro stepped around him, so it was a blocking foul. Dalton Mackley to the free throw line. That was smooth. Let's tighten this just a little bit. Mackley's second is also good. That silences the 10-0 run for Northern Valley. Sides inside to Foster Brands. He was pushed by Purvis, and he'll go to the line for two. That's two possessions that they've got the ball to Foster Brands on the block, and two fouls go against the Coyotes when it happens. This time it's going to lead to free throws. That foul will go against Purvis, his first, team second. Free throw is good for Brands. Second free throw is good as well. Crow to play it into Purvis. It's stolen by Sides. He averages almost 6 a game. Oh, beautiful pass, but Tallheim wasn't quite ready for it. It was a little low, and Tallheim couldn't keep it. Sides averages almost 6 steals a game, like I said, to lead the state. Van Lays leads the state in rebounding for Logan Palco. Bailey Sides leads the state in steals for Northern Valley. And when I say state, I mean all classes. Allen going to attack 4-on-1 with the little floater off the glass and in. The freshman can get going. It'll help the Coyotes here tonight. Sides to Tallheim. Back to Hansen. Hesitates, goes to the rim, flips it up and in. That's just an athletic play there by Jeremiah Hansen. Belshie dribbles it across. Hands it back to Mackley, and Mackley calls out what they want to do. High ball screens. He gets one from Crow. Northern Valley switches on and has to flip it over to Belshie in the corner. He'll try and go up and over. Brands does, but it's no good on the shot. Hansen rips the rebound down. Ball kind of gets flipped around, and Mackley got his hands on it, but he was on the line. Good call by the official. Tough camera angle there by Jordan. I understand a lot of stuff going around, but Mackley's foot was on the line. So Northern Valley gets it back. Hansen, high ball screen from Sides, and it'll go off of Hansen's leg and goes the other way. Mackley stole it. The senior Mackley, I talked to him after his game in Weskan versus Northern Valley, and he was frustrated. He was frustrated with his own play and his team's play, and he knew that they could play better, and he wanted to show it here tonight. Hansen picked this one. Him and Belshie to the rim. Hansen goes around, and he is fouled. You see how he did that, Jordan? He went across the rim to like a opposite side so that he put his body in the way of it and drew the foul. So Hansen goes to the line. The foul goes against Belshie. His first, team third. Subs coming in here for both sides as soon as this free throw goes up and down. And he rattles it home. For Northern Valley, Skimper and Brody Preston in. Foster Brands and Eric Loya to sit. For the Coyotes, number 14, Aldridge. Brendan Aldridge is a 5'11 sophomore. He checks in for the Coyotes as Northern Valley stays perfect from the free throw stripe. Belshie traveled. Great play by Sides. He's just in this jock strap, really. And I don't know if I can say that, but that's where he is. Sides is right in your grill most of the time and just makes you uncomfortable. They find him in the short corner now. He's doubled. The Coyotes have went to a 2-3 zone. They get it inside to Drew Skimper. He'll go up and over Purvis, but it was long on the shot. Sides tried to kick it out, But Brody Preston was standing right next to him. He didn't have anybody to kick it out to. So 16-8, Northern Valley leads. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Aldridge. Dribble handoff to Mackley. They'll get it back to Aldridge way out high. Allen comes off a high ball screen, goes the other way. Backdoor cut by Mackley. Flip it up and in. No, he missed it. He ran out of much real estate to go attack with. He had to kind of flip it over his head and didn't quite get it to go. Nobody guarding Tallheim. He's going to fire that ball each and every time. This one rims out and around. Allen with a three-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Purvis. And Sides took it from him. But they get it to Mackley somehow, some way with the right hand on the left side. He scores.
That's smart.
Dalton Mackley was 6 here in this opening period as his Coyotes just trail 16-10, down 6. Into the corner, Brody Preston left open for 3. He'll let fly, just short, no good. Trey Allen with the rebound. High ball screen by Purvis. And they get it back to Mackley. Dahlheim got his hands on it. Side saves it, but he tosses it all the way to the backside of the court. Dahlheim ripped it from Mackley. He'll go to the rim. Reverse, no good. Mackley all the way to Belshie. In the far corner, he'll dribble 2 dribbles, pull up jump shot from the elbow, short, no good. They'll get it to Sides, who goes all the way to the length of the floor to Hanson, who's out in front of everybody. Lays it up and in. What a pass there by Sides. And now Tallheim with the steal. Ball loose, tries to find Sides, but Trey Allen's in his way. Mackley to Belshie. Jordan, you think they're a little tired?
Just a little bit.
I think both teams are a little bit gassed here in this one. But we got a long ways to go before it's over. Purvis, the top of the key, kicks back to Mackley, inside to Aldridge. Now to Allen. Going to have to create his own shot and goes around Preston with a little floater, no good. Skimper with the rebound, and now we're under a minute to go. Nobody's going to guard Sides. He'll fire from the top of the key, and he had it blocked by Allen. As Sides turns around and takes a look at Coach Sides, his dad, he says, take that ball to the rim. Substitution in, Belshie out. And Judah Crow in, the freshman. 2 substitutions for Northern Valley will be Brands and Loya, Tallheim and Skimper to sit. So Sides will go and throw it in. Tries to squeeze it around, and it's a turnover there by Sides. Sides is on the out-of-bounds line, so it'll stay with the Coyotes. Ill-advised pass there by Bailey. Brody Preston with a steal. He'll float it up on the rim, no good, but a charging call. I didn't hear the whistle at all. Brody got called for a charge as he went right at the player. Either way, you can't make the contact, and that's what official thought that he did. He created the contact, so that ball will go against Brody Preston. His first foul, team's second. It's now we're at 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 18-10, Northern Valley with the lead. Allen back to Aldridge. He'll fire the 3, no good. Foster Brand's got it, and another outlet layup for Jeremiah Hanson. He won the league as a freshman in the 100-meter dash. You can't give him a step if you don't think he's going to beat you to the rim, and he's done it quite a bit tonight. With 1 second left, the ball will go up to the rim, and that will take us to the quarter break. Northern Valley leads 20-10 over the Weskan Coyotes.
Seed rep at Premier Ag and Insurance in Weskan, Kansas, serving Wallace County and eastern Colorado. when it's finding groceries in the Sharon Springs Weskan.
This ball stolen by Mackley. He does not get the kind roll, but Trey Allen cleans up the mess, bringing his team back to within 8. Loya goes across court to Tallheim. Brand's open in the corner for 3. Short, no good. Tallheim step back, will go to Loya on the side. He'll let it fly, and that's short, no good. But another offensive rebound as Brand's had it. That ball was tied up and will stay here with Northern Valley. And looks like Mr. Coach Sides has been offered a warning over there in the corner. Means he has been limited to his coaching box, sitting down from this one on out. Drew, Tallheim, Brody pressed and kind of fumbled it a little bit. We'll try it again. They'll get it to Loya. Crow's all over him. Brody pressed and took his eye off it again, but somehow tracked it down. Gets it over to Skimper, now to Tallheim. Lane opened up. Tallheim went to the lane. And it stays here with Northern Valley. I'll give her a mic if she wants to talk. Tallheim lobs it in for Skimper. But that ball is tipped out of there by Mackley and blocked by Purvis. And another block by Purvis. That's the kind of intensity you're going to have to bring it all day long if you want in this game. Right there by Purvis. Lane Purvis, the 6'3 senior, says, get on my back, boys. Let's play with this kind of energy. And he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. His Sides picks up his first foul. And Sides wants a timeout right here, right now. We'll take it with him. Oh, I thought he was calling a timeout. I thought he was calling a timeout. Timeout here by Coach Sides.
2-2-5-7.
Lane Purvis to the line to shoot 2 as that foul goes on Sides. Purvis's first is short. Northern Valley so far scoreless here in the second quarter as Purvis stepped over the line. So that'll be a violation. Northern Valley gets it underneath. Sides brings it across. And a kick ball there by Belshie. That 2-3 defense has been pretty effective here against Northern Valley lately. But you left Tallheim open, and he hit the side of the backboard. Here's Crow. And Sides is in perfect position to draw that charge. The only problem I got is, did he hit his head very hard? Man, look at Sides' head just kind of bounce right there off the court. Hate to see that anywhere, but that was a correct call all day long, and nobody really argued it as Crow went right through Sides.
That makes your head hurt.
That makes my head hurt. Hanson, short corner to Brands. He'll hesitate, pull up, 18-footer, no. Rebound Allen, and quickly to Mackley. Coach Sumner's is calling out what he wants to do right here. They hand the ball back to Mackley. It's all in a bunch of traffic. Somehow Crow comes away with it. Now to Allen. He'll put his head down and go to the rim. Ball loose. Crow, it's all over the floor. I love the way that they're going to let him go after it until there's actually a held ball. I like that fact. I'll give him a round of applause as that one will stay here with the Coyotes.
Football.
It does kind of look like football, but as long as they're not fouling and the ball is not tied up, I love not seeing a held ball possession. Belshie hands it off to Mackley. He'll dribble up high. They've switched people all night long against Mackley. He flips it over his head a little too fancy, trying to find Allen. and he pats his chest going, my bad. I know I can't be doing that. We're going to stay in this one. He had the lane all the way open for himself to put one up, but couldn't. Inside, outside, around it to sides. Now they'll find Hansen open in the corner. He'll let the three go, and no good. Offensive rebound, though, by sides. No look now to Tallheim. Goes inside, floater, good. That was a good decision there by Kenton, not settling for that three ball. And that's going to be a foul against Tallheim. You can't go through the screen. Crow was set in plenty of time. That'll go against Tallheim. It will be his second personal. Nope, just his first personal. The fourth team foul. Mackley. Now to Belshie. They'll get it inside to Purvis. Allen goes over the high ball screen, hands back to Mackley. He'll cross over and go to the rim. That was a pretty play, but he couldn't get the ball to fall in the hole. Sides to push. Hansen into the corner. Good job of not settling, but the floater was a little array. What a battle for the boards by Foster Brands, but somehow the Coyotes come out with it. Inside the lane, and he scores. Lane Purvis saw that Brands was still on the ground on one end of the court and just beat him down the floor and got an easy two. Brands to the rim. No good, but an offensive rebound to Hansen, and Mackley goes right through it. Mackley tweaked an ankle. I hope he'll be all right. Crow with one hesitation dribble and a rebound by Skimper. Sides into the corner for Tallheim. Runs out of real estate, has to flop it over to Hansen. Into the corner, back for Tallheim, but his foot was on the line.
Can't keep doing that.
Number 3 checking in here for Weskan. Judah Crow, as Purvis will sit. The big man put in some big minutes here in the second quarter. Mackley. Inside to Crow. Finds Allen, and the bucket counts. The foul will go against Skimper. He bodied him up, and the freshman Allen went up and scored it, and he'll go to the line. See if he can complete that three-point play. And does. It's a 5-point game, as the Coyotes have not let Northern Valley get away from them on the scoring column. This 3-2 defense is something I haven't seen anybody really play against Northern Valley. Sides to the rim, and he was fouled by Crow. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take dribble penetration into the heart of that zone, and then you got to make that pass or that mid-range jump shot. Sides to the lane, to the free throw line here. First one is up off the front iron and good for Sides. New substitutions in here for the Coyotes. Number 2, Richardson. Pierce, a 5'8" freshman. As loyal as Purvis back in. Sides his second, rattles around, no good. Loya was at the table there for Sides. Mackley dribbles between 3 Huskies. He's got the dribble still alive. Pull up jump shot from 3. No good. Purvis, the big man with the rebound. Richardson open for a shot. Lets it fly. No good. Just stepped into the game. Got plenty of confidence. Judah Crow with a shot as well. And Tallheim with the rebound. Out in front is Hansen. Flips it up and in again. 12 run-out points for Hansen. Maybe these boys took a note from Tate Tallheim. What do you think? Tate and Gavin and Owen and John L. do a great job of that in the junior high side of leading to easy buckets. Maybe they were paying attention, huh?
Maybe so.
They were finding Hansen out in front of everybody quite a few times in this one, and it's really the difference in this game.
Forgot about Lucas, too.
Yeah, Loya now checked in for sides. Doesn't hesitate long to get one up on the rim. It's short, no good. We got an 8-point game with 2:18 to go. Mackley with a beautiful find of Richardson. He puts it up, and he couldn't get it to go. I love how they're letting them play, fighting for the boards. And this will be a foul against Crow. Good piece of officiating there. As Crow didn't like it, but the official did not tag on anymore. I like that. The intensity in this game is very high, and allowing these players to play with that intensity is what's going to make this game great. So Northern Valley in a 5-out situation here against this zone right now. Loya to line up another three, and Eric Loya scores another three. That's his second one of the night, and he's got the steal here. The long arms of Loya make it very difficult to dribble around, and he just picked it. Tallheim flips it to Brands. Tries to step back, but now just gets it to Eric Loya for another one. But this one's short, no good. Hansen tracks it down way into the corner. Has to flip it to Tallheim. Floater by Loya is no good. But he was fouled, so he will go to the line. Who did they give it to? They gave it to Purvis, which will be his second. Loya made that one. Northern Valley doing a good job from the free throw line as well here tonight. Sides will check in. Hansen to sit. Brody Preston in as well, as Tallheim will follow Hansen to the bench. Second one good for Loya. Belshie gets it to Mackley, who quickly gets it up to Allen. Goes around Skimper. Gets it to Skimper, fouled him. Whistle wasn't very loud. It's tough to hear, but Skimper got the foul because Trey Allen just beat him off the dribble. Somebody threw away our sandwiches, Jordan.
I think I knew that was.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I was looking forward to that sandwich at halftime.
Sorry, Mom told me to.
All right, fine. Belshie on the wing. Jump stop into the middle lane, lets a jump shot fly, no good. And a foul will go against Purvis. The problem is that's number 3 against Purvis. So Brands gets to go all the way down to walk across the court as he'll walk 85 feet to shoot free throws. Fourth quarter, darling. Fourth quarter. Brands' free throw up and good. I'll see the stats here at halftime, but Northern Valley right now beating Weskan at the free throw line. They get it to Allen, who goes up, and now it's 2-on-1. Crow versus Skimper, and the Crows win.
Somebody once told me free throws win the game.
Free throws do a good job of winning games, is right. Brands fired a 10-footer, but it was long, no good. With 38 seconds to go, Judah Crow's three-pointer's a big one! Right there's a big shot by Crow as they bring it back into 10-point game. Skimper, left alone, thought about a three, will give it back to Sides. He'll fire a deep one. And somehow, some way, Brody Preston gets that rebound, and he was fouled.
16.5 seconds left.
We've talked about it in almost every game here on this court. A lot of these kids are settling in every game for these deep threes beyond the college three-point line. As a travel will be called against Foster Brands as Brody Preston misses a free throw. All these kids are stepping back behind that college three-point line and then extending that sometimes, and it's causing them to be short. Loya to the rim, floater is good. With 7 and 6, can Mackley make something happen here before the half ends? His floater from 3 is fouled as Skimper got him. Let's look at the replay. Skimper jumped into him. Mackley goes to the line to shoot 3. Coach Sides talking about it, but it was the right call on this one. Skimper would have stood his ground. He'd have been all right, but he kind of advanced it. It was a tough angle on the camera. And Mackley, these could be big towards the second half and to making a run. As Mackley goes 1 for 1.
0.4 seconds.
He goes 2 for 2. He can make it under double digits with this one. Give me 1, 2, 3, all of these. Mr. Mackley. And they'll get it in. And that will lead us to the half. Had to switch up camera, ladies. Jordan out. Substitution in. Austin getting her first camera action here tonight. Northern Valley will start this way. Tallheim, Hanson, Loya, Sides, Brands. The 2-3 defense here by the Coyotes in this first possession will be around like this. Up top, you've got Allen and Mackley. On the wings, you've got Belshie and Crow. And in the middle is the big man Purvis. With those 3 fouls and a steal here by Crow, it's a good way to start it if you're a Coyotes fan. Going over a high ball screen with Mackley. Tries to squeeze it to Purvis, but now he's going to be stuck 1-on-3. Loya's going to go right at him and flip it up and in. Long arms of Loya. It's almost like Mackley didn't stand a chance. Allen to the rim where he's smothered. He has to kick back out to Purvis. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Belshie, he'll score. Northern Valley didn't box anybody out, and then they didn't attack Belshie when he got it. It was an easy path to the rim, and he made him pay. Sides at the top of the key. Kick it back out to Loya. Open for 3, and it is good. Eric Loya coming to play here in this one. That's his third 3 of the night. Belshie way up high. Sides has got him. They get it to Mackley. He'll go to the rim. Somehow he steps through. That's that triple jumper in him to come away with that. Brands with a strong rebound and kicks to the point guard Sides. He'll go way ahead to Hanson. And he did not settle well, says the official. We're going to look at it here. He has a tendency sometimes to take one too many steps. I don't know if that one was one of them or not, but he has done that in the past. Mackley in the middle of the court. Gets it to Crow. Tries to go baseline, but runs completely out of real estate. And they both say he stepped on the line. Both officials agreed on the call. Good defense by Brands. You got a headset on, you can talk. Loya's going to launch another one. This one's no good. It'll be tapped out by Mackley. What are you seeing here tonight, Austin?
Well, I don't really know right now.
What,
Dad?
you don't have 2 eyeballs? You can't see a basketball game?
Well, I do. Well, the Huskies started off a little bit itchy here and there, but right now they're starting to get on their I don't know, roll, I guess you could say. Here it goes to Sides. He thought about it, but now he goes in and he goes up for the shot. It's an air ball.
Maybe you're bad luck.
Maybe I am. You can take it over now.
Thank you, Austin. Crow in the corner. Working on Loya. He hesitates. Wonderful play by Crow, and that's how you go to the line. You don't try and go at those big boys. He hesitated, and he got the foul call, and he'll go to the line. Good, smart, heads-up play by Crow. Crow's first free throw up is good. Looked pretty as well. Substitution back as Jordan in, Austin to go sit. Crow's second is long, no good. Sides will push, and he's got numbers. They'll get it back to Sides in a trailer position. Long, no good. Purvis floats one up on the rim, no good. Somehow, some way, he cleans up his own mistake, and he'll score. Coach Sumner says, I'll call a timeout. 5:09 here to go in the third quarter. Northern Valley up 39-30 over the Weskan Coyotes. As Weskan is switching the defense up on the zone, they've ran a 2-3, they've ran a 3-2. This is the 1-3-1 look, and it quickly leads to a turnover as Mackley got into a passing lane and took it. They'll go back door to Allen, and he was fouled. So Northern Valley will pick up their second foul of the half. This one goes against Sides. It was his second as well. Floated up to Allen. He'll go to the rim. Dumps it to Crow. Good old man game there, but he couldn't make it pay. Purvis cleans it up and throws it out as Sides knocked it a little bit, but then the ball goes off of Purvis's hands. But the officials are going to talk about it. I don't know if a replay will help us, and it didn't. Sorry, it was slow on the uptake. They're going to talk about it and give the ball back to the Coyotes. So they'll play it in here with Mackley. Up high to Allen. Floater with the right hand. Tries to go off glass, no good. Loya rips it down and hits the accelerator button as he finds Hansen. Trailer is Sides. Now to Loya. Lines it up and fires it up. And you can write it in your book. Another three by Loya. And Sides just took it from him. He's going to lob it to Tallheim. And one! Just like that, Northern Valley puts the accelerator down and hits a three from Loya. And then a steal and another quick bucket. Here comes Tallheim to see if he can complete the three-point play. His free throw is good. Northern Valley going to go to their pressure. This time it doesn't work as they quickly break it, but now Crow's got it way out high. Mackley with a crossover. Has to go to Allen. Finds Crow somehow, some way, but Crow missed it. Brands cleans up the rebound, long out to Hansen, out in front of everybody again. And Mackley with a smart heads-up play has watched Hansen go to the rim each and every time with that one hand. And he comes out and grabs it. What a play by Mackley. I can't tell you how good of a play that was. Allen goes to the bench. And they bring in Judah Crow. Hansen open for three. Got it! Northern Valley's starting to feel it from the outside, and that could be very problematic. His Sides has got another steal. 3-on-2. Flips it to Loya. Up and in. Good.
They have farmed for as long as they can remember. More than what they do.
Back into basketball is now Tallheim got a rip on that one, and we're going to have a blocking foul against Crow. Could have gone either way. I could see that one going against Brands. But Tallheim got the steal, flipped it to Brands, and he went right through Crow. But Northern Valley to pick it up and go underneath. Flip it way out high for Loya. Sides finds Tallheim. Oh, but this one goes through Loya's hands, and it'll be a backcourt violation here by Northern Valley. Easy, camera girl. So Northern Valley that quick. It was a 9-point game. If you went to the bathroom, you come back, and now it's a 20-point game. They could use a bucket from their man, Mackley, and he couldn't get it to fall, and this time in the corner. Runs out of space, and Tallheim took it. 3-on-1 situation for Northern Valley. Tallheim to the rim, and Loya tries to follow jam. We had a huge collision. As Tallheim went at it, Loya went up to follow jam. We had a foul on Tallheim, or a foul. It goes against Tallheim's. That foul will go against Crow. Judah picks up his third foul, and Tallheim to the line. What were you saying, Jordan?
Said earlier I wanted a dunk, but I think I might get in this game since I didn't get in that second game.
Yeah, Loya was high flying on that one to try and put it back. Second one good for Tallheim. Crow comes across with it. Dribble hand off to Mackley. Goes around the screen from Richardson, who's now in the game. Crow kicks back to his brother. Crosses over, is kind of caught in no man's land. Richardson out in the middle of nowhere. Loya blocked his shot. He'll drop for sides. He'll go back to Loya. He'll push the accelerator down, float it up on the rim, no good. Somehow Brands gets it and puts it in.
That was interesting.
I don't know how Brands has had an automatic basketball, magnet on his hands here tonight. Every loose ball, Brands has been able to get his hands on it. This is a kick ball here by Loya. Out of the game is Crow. Into the game is Allen. Good to see him back. As they'll feed him the ball right here. He'll go across the court to Crow. Sides is all over him. Mackley tries to go inside, and Brody Preston, who's checked into the game, picked that one off. He'll get the ball here, and he'll get it up on the rim and score. Love the confidence that Brody Preston comes off the bench with. Has no hesitation on whether he can score or not. If he's open, he's going to let it fly. Allen. Now another turnover as Loya got out in front of it. And Loya dribbled it off his hand. Going to go for the block shot. Instead decides not to foul and lets Mackley take it all the way to the rim. Nobody's guarding sides underneath the basket. And he'll go to the rim where it's hit out of his hands. Purvis hit it last, so Northern Valley gets it back. I made a mistake here, Jordan. I opened my hot dog, and I can't finish it, and I'm starving, and I'm looking at it the whole time. The sides turns it over. Every time I'm like, maybe I can get a bite in. There's no way I can get a shot in. Allen's going to fire the three, no good. Out in front, they can find him as Brands, but they couldn't get it to him.
I think that's how Weskan feels right now. They're looking at it, and they want it, but Northern Valley's defense is so good, they just can't get it.
That's a dynamite drop in, girl. That's awesome. You want me to just turn this mic off and you can just handle the rest of the game? No, you can't shake your head. You got to say, no, that's all right. As Crow goes to the bench, Belshie come back in. I don't know, maybe there's people out there who'd rather listen to you than me. I've gotten a few text messages that state something like that. Sides has it ripped from Mackley. Mackley's got it now. He'll go up front to Jace Allen. Trey Allen all the way to the rim. No good. Offensive rebound, Belshie. I think Loya climbed the ladder and blocked that last one. Now Loya's got the rebound, and he is fouled by Richardson.
26 seconds left to go.
Yeah, before we get to the fourth quarter. That foul will go against Richardson, his first, only the fourth team foul of the half. Northern Valley in a dribble handoff situation here. Going to go for one shot. As Tallheim's free, he'll find Sides and nobody's around him. He missed it, but guess who cleans up rebounds? Missed it. He got another rebound, and he put it in with under 2 to go, and that will carry us to the fourth quarter. Northern Valley up 58-32.
Understanding of what the word quality means. Supporting today's broadcast is New Age Industrial.
What a third quarter for the boys from Northern Valley, and they'll start this one. I think that's off of Northern Valley, but they're going to give it. Yeah, it'll stay here with stay here with Weskan. Northern Valley outscores Weskan in that third quarter, 24-7, to put the gas pedal down against the Coyotes. Belshie to the rim, no good. Good rebound by Preston. They'll go deep to, and Sides is left open for a three, but his toe was on the line. Clip your toenails, my friend, and that would have been a three, but we'll just count it for two. And a travel will go against Purvis out here in the middle of nowhere. It's another unforced error. Northern Valley's up 60-32. Sides with a jump stop in the middle lane. Surrounded. Now go to Loya, who walk into the middle of the lane. It'll blocking. It'll go up for two. 2 free throws coming for Mr. Eric Loya. Eric, the 6'2 senior. Was extremely disappointed last year when they could not figure out a way to win that state title. Worked all summer long, all year long, so that they could get back to that state tournament and have a chance at it, as he knocks 2 of them in as a senior.
Running clock.
And that is the 30-point threshold. As Loya blocked Mackley's shot, he's out in front. He's going to go lay it up, but missed it. And Hanson with the follow, and he's fouled by Belshie. Northern Valley, the number 1 seed here in the WKLL tournament. Proven why. As Gabe Rudd is now in the game, Bailey Sides will sit. Hanson with 2 more free throws. Jeremiah Hanson with now 17 of the game. Allen left open for 3. I wouldn't make a habit of that. This one missed. Belshie's got an offensive rebound. Gabe Rudd blocked the shot as it came into the rim. Here comes Loya. Hesitation dribble will find Hanson in the corner. Back to Loya. And Mackley poked it, but it went to Brody Preston, and Crow fouled him. And we've got another substitution in here, as now Jason Cox will find the floor, and the other senior, Eric Loya, to sit down. Go ahead, zoom in, because you know what this is? Woo, 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 woo. The Brody sock watch. What are those?
Twinkies.
Are they Twinkies? Well, he should have made the free throw so we could have talked about it a little more. Brody sock watch. He's got the socks of Twinkies on at the moment. Belshie with a good offensive rebound and scored. Team of sophomores now out there for Northern Valley. Preston, Skimper, Cox, Rudd, and Hanson. As Allen knocks it away from Hanson on this trip. Nope, he's going to get the foul. So Hanson will go back to the line. I want to see Dalton Mackley's shoes, number 11. Zoom in there. Hurry up, hurry up. Look at the senior shoes. Those are fantastic. That's an all-league selection shoe, right?
Yeah.
Substitutions are going to come in here as the Coyotes are going to head to the bench with their regular starters. We'll go down who's into the game now. Pierce Richardson and Aldridge, as well as number 12 is Shim.
What does that mean?
I didn't see it. I had my head down trying to figure out who was where. No rim.
Oh.
Number 35, Pena, in the game as well. And number 20 is Brent Belshie. Shim inside to Pena, but is picked out of there by Rudd, but it'll go off of Rudd and out of bounds. Now number 22, David Young, checked into the game. And Richardson to sit. So Shim, Belshie, Aldridge, Pena, and Young. No hesitation for Brody Preston on that three-pointer, no good. Gabe Rudd cleans it up and scores. And Northern Valley will call a timeout.
For you. Hennick Lumber and Supply.
.250 to go here in this fourth quarter. We're into a running clock scenario. Northern Valley has fell back into a zone. Aldridge let the three fly, but couldn't draw iron on it. A lot of freshmen and sophomores out there for both teams. All across there, and getting some much-needed experience here at the Colby Event Center is Drew Skimper from the top of the key. No good. But Gabe Rudd with his second offensive rebound will kick back to Hanson. Off the front iron, no good. Brody Preston will scoop it up and score.
We should just call him Twinkie.
Twinkie night. Yeah, he's got the socks for it. Aldridge. Looking for Belshie inside. Can't get it to him. He gets it to Shim out top. Right-hand dribble is poked by Skimper. Now they'll go back to Aldridge. Floater from the top, and he is fouled. So he will go to the line. And no, they gave it to Rudd. He got it on the block out. Pena tries to go back to Shim, but it goes off of his leg and out of bounds. Northern Valley now with 1:11 to go in this one. We'll work it around to Jason Cox. And Brody has his ball picked up way out high and forces him into a turnover. Luckily, Shim could not hold on to it for Brody. Jason will play it in with now under a minute to go. Brody goes around Young. Tries to float it for Skimper at the top of the key. Drew gets it back on the offensive rebound. Jason Cox to let it fly. No. Thought the hair was going to do it, didn't you?
I really wanted to give him his new nickname.
Yeah, we've got a nickname, but, we told him we would not use it until he made a three in a varsity game. Here's Aldridge to let one loose. No good. Hanson with now 15 will probably just dribble it out. At the top of the key, is Hanson. So 69-34, Northern Valley wins this one going away style. Weskan Coyotes hung in there for a long time, but that third quarter was just too much to overcome where Northern Valley went up, outscored them 24-7 within the quarter. It was really the difference in this one. So let's kick it over to some sponsors, and then we'll get you some scoring statistics after these messages. Thanks for joining us here at Open Spaces.